What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and even though it's supposed to be a week 9 update, I mean, it kind of is a week 9 update, but just replace week 9 with week 1. Now, why is that, right? Let's just go straight to the board. I think it will probably be the easiest thing to do. Week 1 out of week 16. Why week 16? Battle of the Bay is February 25th, 2024, roughly 16 weeks out. What happened in week 9, what happened in week 10, 11, 12, so on and so forth, right? I wasn't going to hit my goals. The plan I was on was not conducive to my body. My body couldn't handle the amount of volume at such high weight. Does not mean it's a bad plan. My body just couldn't take it. I don't have the world's greatest joints. I didn't want to use that as an excuse, and I'm still not trying to use that as an excuse. I just have to find a different way to get to my goals. Week 1 out of week 16. What are the new goals? Did they get easier? No, they got harder, because that's what we do. Just because I had to pivot and switch the method to get to my goal does not mean that I took the easy way out and have easier goals. No, in fact, I have harder goals. As we see here, squat is 405, bench is 315, and deadlift is 495. That gives me a total of 1215. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, where would that put me in the Battle of the Bay when it comes to placing? For my weight class, last. Just common sense, right? I'm not an elite powerlifter by any means. I'm a pretty subpar powerlifter. But when you do look at my numbers and you look at my enthusiasm, my attitude towards it, I love powerlifting. That was definitely one of the main reasons why I had to switch goals or switch plans, programs, right? It was becoming such a frustrating event for me. Every workout was just frustrating, not being able to get through it, just putting bad thoughts in your head of like, I'm a failure. I'm a failure. I can't get through the workout. I can't get through the workout. I can't get through the workout. I'm overthinking every single lift. Or I get through the main lift and then the rest of my workout is suffering because I'm exhausted. I'm dead. My body hurts. And that's not conducive for me to improve, right? So even though, yes, my goals are heavier in the sense of my total, right? So is my weight. Now, there's a reason. It's not because I just didn't want to cut anymore. For Battle of the Bay, it's under USPA. Their weight classes are 196 or 220. Cutting down to 205 was already like, I don't know if I really want to get that low, but that's probably the most realistic weight class for me in the 200s. 196 just wasn't going to happen. I'd have to lose so much that I would not have any strength gains whatsoever. Spoiler alert, I got a powerlifting coach. Their Instagram is going to be right there. Their company that they work for, Game Day Barbell, is going to be right there, as well as links down below. If you are interested in coaching, if you are interested in the sport of powerlifting, they're great. Honestly, like, this is going to be the first week that I'm dealing with them, but my fiance's actually been dealing with Game Day for the last 6 weeks, and her form has improved like crazy. Her strength is nuts compared to where it was 6 weeks ago. When you just look at how stable, how smooth, how fast everything looks, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for proper guidance. Any information about them, click the link down below. They are great. Very professional. Not sponsored. Just gotta throw that out there. Not sponsored. As you can tell, these numbers are not sponsor worthy. My coach recommended that we go up in weight and sit between 215 to 220-ish. We don't want to have me cut prior to the event. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be able to perform my lifts at the highest end that I possibly could. My body fat goals are still right around that 15% mark. It was around 13, but if I'm not going on a cut, realistically, I'm not going to go down to 13. Everything is sort of 15, sort of 16 where I'm at, right? Again, I'm not doing a DEXA scan. I'm not doing a water bath immersion test. I'm not doing an MRI. I'm doing bioimpedance off a scale. Again, the scale was in one of the last videos. It's just a Withings Body Plus scale. But one of the main reasons why I want to get a coach is I was overthinking a lot. Like, way too much. To the point where, like I said, it was affecting my workouts. I was overanalyzing every little piece and going into the workout thinking, how can I improve? How can I improve? How can I improve? This didn't feel right. This didn't feel right. What's going on? And it felt like my form actually degraded as well as my progress versus getting better. I was in a regression for sure. So getting a coach just seemed to make the most sense, right? You guys are still going to see my lifts. You are still going to see my progress. You are going to hear feedback that I receive in regards to what I need to improve, where I currently stand. And one of the biggest benefits of having a coach is going to be if my knee's really acting up or my back's acting up or whatever the case may be, we can modify the plan. The plan's made for me. It's not, I don't want to say a cookie cutter plan because like those are fine for a lot of people, especially if you have the overall health body wise, like joint health and muscle health. Those plans are kind of good. And honestly, for 95% of people, they work just fine. And I would have been fine on that plan if I knew how to combat the issues that I was seeing. With that being said, we have to zoom in on the quote of the week. When you plan something well, there's no need to rush. Also, another thing is just starting my MBA program. Another reason why I wanted a coach. Like, I don't want to think when I go on a lift. That's it in regards to powerlifting updates. One other update that I have is I am moving, so this is the last time you'll see me in this space, which is probably good because I have to figure out a better, more creative way to make these videos more entertaining. Obviously, anytime you move, it is exciting, so very excited to see what the new place has for me. As you can see, things are pretty barren, just ready to move, get the new office set up, and continue filming. Until next time, it's been your boy, Dream Boy. Don't stop believing, don't stop dreaming, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.